Well, hello there. It is your cult leader, Pretend Object here, ready for another whirlwind adventure of D&D. I think
Sorry, it looks like we're just waiting on Mateo.
session
He was restarting his computer.
is going to be very combat heavy. Who knows? Man, it takes them a really long time to restart a computer. Must not have one of them solid state drives.
Yeah. Must have one of them soft state drives.
Uh,
Let's see what you did there.
Anybody do anything cool over the weekend?
Found a tea shop that I like, which is good. Really good prices too for good loose leaf tea. So good times.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm pretty jazzed about it.
They have a loose leaf tea shop in Cedar Falls, which kind of blew my mind that there would be a market for that in such a small city.
That is, yeah. But it does seem like a kind of, college towny kind of thing. So you got you and I there. I'm sure there's some English professors that are, finicky about their tea enough to make it worth opening.
That's true.
But that leads to me wondering, was there even one in Cedar Rapids back when I was there?
There's one in Cedar Rapids. I have no idea what it is.
Oh man, the Real Yellow Pages has like a dozen. That's kind of cool. Makes you wish I was more into tea back then.
All right. You hear me?
No.
Yeah.
All right. I had to restart and do fucking update, so it took forever.
Who this?
All right.
Are you next to a truck?
What?
Said, are you next to a truck?
No,
I was making a bunch of noise that kind of sounded like a truck idling. That's good now.
So not only are there a bunch of loose leaf tea shops in Cedar Rapids, one of them is owned by my friend's mom. Now, in my defense, she owned a different small business, not totally unrelated, but when I was living there, and I have not stayed in great contact with Matt is the guy's name. Great contact. So I would not have a way to know that they transferred, but that's wild. I'm like, oh, I wonder who this. Oh yeah, this woman who I know personally. Anyways. Oh, that's fun.
All right. So last we left off, Cole and Scat Graham. You guys got out pretty late from your recon mission, and Cole and Scat Graham had went back into town, and then everybody else had just went a little ways up in order to get out of the area of where the forces were gathered. You then anybody who was down there still, so everybody but Cole and Scat Graham were awoken by vibrations. I think that's where we kind of left off. And you guys had seen that there are hundreds and hundreds of troops gathering. So I guess let's start with the people who are just now waking up. So Felidor, Batavius, Morning Lord, Malin. What do you guys do?
There was a spell cast on us, so there was like not able to be seen from like the road. It's not what Felidor's spell did or something like that.
Yeah, you guys did. You guys were in like a spell, but you're still feeling these vibrations. You don't know exactly how far away they are, but there's enough of them that you know you'd be able to feel it from a bit of a distance away.
I guess
You'd feel them marching.
I'm gonna wake up and go out of my tent and see if anybody else is out there.
Who had last watch? Was that you, Malin?
No idea, but we'll say sure.
Okay. So then I guess you wake up and Malin is outside still keeping watch while the other two are sleeping or trancing.
Alan, do you feel that?
Ground. She rumbles.
Should we wake up the others?
Yes, we shall. Batavius! Felidor! Wake up!
What's going on?
Feel the ground. She vibrates.
I mean, is it an earthquake? What's going on?
We don't know.
I
Could
put
it
my
be-
I'm gonna put my ear to the ground and try and figure out what it is.
Okay, I mean, you're able to understand, like after what you saw, that it's probably the troops marching.
Okay.
Like you're able to understand that many people marching would make the ground shake.
Far away ahead of it.
Make a survival check for me.
An 8.
I mean, you're not 100% sure, but based on what you can tell, anywhere from half a mile to 3 miles away. But you're not able to tell real well exactly how far away it is.
Yeah. No, that's fine. Well, I think we should probably get a head start then if we want to beat them to where they're going.
So we should go back to the city?
Hi ho, silver away!
We should probably do so at a brisk pace.
I agree.
Can you summon horses again?
Uh, I could.
Is that something we should do? I don't know how far away were we. I don't really remember.
I believe you guys were like 6 or so hours away. Like you'd made a little bit of progress, but not a ton because of how dark it was.
How many people can
And
be
then
on
we
a
did-
horse?
I could summon 4 horses.
Yeah, as I say, unless you're small characters, I would say 1 person per horse.
So I would say we summon horses and giddy up.
Sure. Summon war horses.
Okay. So you guys are gonna get on horses and head towards town then?
Yeehaw!
Weapons.
So we'll
Where'd
cut
the
to,
other two go? Did they go?
They went back into town to
Warren
try
town?
and warn. Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure. Okay.
And that's where we're gonna cut to now. So you guys have had your 8 hours rest, Cole and Scatgram. So what are you guys doing now?
Well, I'm gonna see. Go and find out where the fuck, I had the notes. Where was it? The lady that I spoke to and followed to the room. Vanya.
Okay, you're gonna
Yes.
go look for her.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look for her
Okay.
and just be like, just casually walking like normal, nothing out of the ordinary. Just walking through the house trying to find her.
Okay. I mean, anybody who was there, like, has been told that you and Cole were there from the night before. So, I mean, people kind of
Yeah.
know you're
That's why-
there.
That's why I figured I don't need to hide or nothing. I can just
Yeah.
kinda,
And so you end up coming upon her in, in like the dining room, talking to the Steelhides about the information you guys had given them yesterday.
that's
She kind of She looks up at you and is just like, "Ah, Skekka, I'm glad to see you're awake."
it's not just me and that Cole guy that were with us. We have others that we had to leave behind to get the message here as fast as possible. We need to make sure that they're safe. We don't know when that military could be moving this way or doing anything, and they're still not here at daybreak.
Well, based on what you had mentioned last night, I know that they were tired. Hopefully, they are getting an early start on the day in order to get here, because we can certainly use their help to plan for the impending attack.
Yeah, if they're not here by now, I think they might be running into some trouble. That's my main concern.
I understand your concern. Would you like us to send a scout out to see?
If you could, we need to get them here as soon as possible. The more men we have with that military size, the better off we'll be. I wouldn't suggest a huge party for them, but at least a couple will go get them. I kind of just eyeball the two Loxodons sitting next to her.
Yeah. She's like, very well. And she calls over a couple other people. the one of them is a human female and then a dwarf female. Tells them to, just ride until they find them. I believe it was south, right? Head south until you find them. Hopefully, they're taking the road. I mean, that's the big thing. She kind of tells them, if you've traveled, so far, turn around. So that way we don't want to risk your lives either. But they take their leave and head to go look for the other people.
I'll just kind of nod approvingly and kind of saunter back to where Cole was at last dude he was at.
Okay.
I assume I'm in bed if following the timeline right. We're like this
Yeah.
is morning.
Yeah. It'd be. I mean, because you have to have your full 8 hours of rest, and you guys got in late. It's closer to almost noon at this point.
Okay.
But they knew you got in late, and they wanted to make sure you had your rest.
I might just kind of on his door. That was fun.
I'll close my journal, taking notes at like a desk or something, and invite him in. Come in.
I just open the door. Cole, the other guys aren't here yet.
It must be around almost lunchtime. Do you think they were waylaid?
I haven't a clue. I talked to Vanya and her Loxodon thugs is out, and they're sending a couple people to go look for them. But I don't feel safe just waiting for them.
You think we should try to meet them halfway or something?
I don't know. I mean, they got two people going to scout for them, but I don't know if that's going to be sufficient.
Let me
The
think.
military was rather large. They did a number of those birds.
That's true, and their hastiness at which they resort to violence to keep themselves secret means that any of us could be in danger if we're found out to be snooping on them. Let me. Do I have a spell like message or something? How far away do I need to be? 120 feet. Okay, no, I need sending. That's the one that I need.
I don't think either one of us ever really communicating with them at this point.
Yeah, fair enough. I've got an idea. I'm still a little bit I'm still tapped into my father's magic. And one thing I could do is cast some pull from my oracle deck, see if that can tell me a little bit about the dangers ahead of us. In that, I might be able to get some ideas, just a little bit bigger picture before we run off and risk throwing ourselves into danger as well as the group. So can you give me 15 minutes before we leave?
I don't sound like I have much of a choice, do I? I guess.
If you're I mean, I trust your instincts more than I trust my father's magics. To be perfectly honest, if you're feeling that we need to go now and that they're in danger, I'll trust that gut instinct and go with you. But if
I just don't like the idea of leaving. No, we're two of them. I mean, there's more of them than there were us, but that military size, and I don't know how well they're gonna be able to hold off that many people if they happen to have on them.
Right. I think we have to hope that they're keeping a low profile and able to avoid gathering attention. That the army's too focused on its march to notice some tracks off the side of the road or whatever.
If we do go, I have something to hand you. I'm gonna dig into my backpack, and I'm gonna pull out a
Excuse me.
potion of invisibility and hand it out towards you.
Much obliged. How long does it last?
From what I've been told, it's about an hour,
Okay.
and everything that with you that you're carrying will also turn invisible with you. But if you try to hurt anybody or cast a spell, you pop right out of it.
GM question.
Yes.
And if I need to roll Arcana to get this knowledge in character, I would. But if I cast Fly on myself and then down the potion of invisibility, Fly lasts 10 minutes. Would I be able to like do it in that order and still abide by the rules of the invisibility potion?
Let me read the invisibility potion real quick.
Okay. Fly is concentration, so if somehow drinking the potion requires concentration to maintain invisibility, then obviously that would preclude it. But that's what I would like to do. Is if we start getting close, or if we start hearing the army, or we need something to pop up, I can. My thought is Scatgram can mind link with me. I can cast Fly on myself, pop the invisibility potion, fly up like 60 feet or whatever, and get a bird's eye view of whatever needs
Yeah. Um,
viewing.
I mean, the way it reads, I'm gonna say that you could do that as long as you
Okay.
cast a spell before you drink the potion.
Okay.
Because it says if you cast a spell, I don't think you're casting if you're concentrating. Because
Yeah.
casting another spell breaks concentration.
Right. So, and since it's in the form, okay, cool. I then that would be my plan. Is we head out there, and once we need to, and I'll Scatgram. I do have the ability to cast Fly on myself. So what I could do, I'm fairly certain this will work, is if you and I mind link, like you can do, you cast that on me, I cast Fly on myself, I can drink the potion and pretty safely dart up above the tree line and get an eye either on our companions or on the army or something to that effect. Whatever we needs eyes on. Obviously that'd only work for the 10 minutes that Fly lasts. But I can get a bird's eye view on some things if needs be. So I appreciate this, and I put it in my knit bag, my knit satchel, and ready myself to go. And
Well, whenever you want to go, we can head out.
okay,
Okay.
yeah.
So, are you guys going on foot then, or?
I can cast Phantom Steed. That's gonna take 10 minutes to ritual cast. I can summon a horse for us. If there's somebody in the affiliated with the Lord's Alliance that can lend us a horse, then I'll take it. But
Yeah, I mean, all you would have to do is ask.
okay, yeah, I'll pop down, find somebody, and commandeer a horse.
Okay, yeah. Vanya explains where you can find a horse to go with. She lets you know. At this point, it's been 10, 15 minutes, and the other two scouts have gone ahead already, and so they are already headed to try and find your teammates.
As this I think is even more of a stretch to ask, but I'm gonna ask it. 100% of the shots you don't take. If Scatgram is predominantly taking the reins, would I be able to draw some cards from my Oracle deck while we are riding and ritual cast augury. It does take verbal, semantic, and material components to do, and takes 11 minutes to
Yeah.
perform and cast.
How about this? You can certainly try to do it.
Okay.
But if you do it, I'm gonna make you do a dexterity check
Okay.
or sleight of hand.
Okay.
And nothing else. I still have that that jeweled frog. They can cast augury once per person.
Do I have that frog?
I have that frog still. That's the one that I tried to pawn off at the very beginning of the campaign
Oh.
because we didn't know what the
Okay.
fuck it was, and I just wanted money.
Okay. Well. Well, there we go. Yeah, we'll use the. I'll just.
Okay.
I'll just cast. I'll use the frog to cast. Augury. Is that still a ritual cast or?
I think it just casts it itself.
Okay.
Yeah, but so you have to. You told us at the time it was we have to ask it a question and we can cast augury. Once per
Yeah,
person.
so you have to either ask it a question or tell it your plan, essentially,
Okay.
like you would with an augury, and then it will give you the result.
And who or what entity is the frog like tied to? Am I able to tell that so I knew who to address this to, or
That's something we never found out or asked.
okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
We just know it's the frog
Can
statue.
I roll a religion check to check on that, or Arcana?
Sure.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll religion. We'll say religion
right.
since it is closer to it.
All right. That's gonna be a 16.
Okay.
Some random fucking frog god or something.
You know what? Where Cole's at right now, like he will take a random frog god over his asshole father.
And your response is just gonna be in rivets and croaks.
Yeah. So you look at it a little further, and like on the bottom you kind of see a symbol of an egg.
Okay.
And you do see and you kind of recognize it. It's a bit obscure, but looking at it, you do believe that is the Semuna. I don't think I'm pronouncing that right. Semuanya, who is a lizard folk deity of survival and propagation.
Okay.
Well, the good news is it's survival.
So you kind of tell who it is, and I'll post in general the name because I don't know how to pronounce it because Semuanya. Semuanya.
Anya? Samoanya.
Yeah, someone. Yeah.
And I will speak in celestial. Samoanya. We are running into the mouth of the maw of the great beast of this great army to find and save our friends, and I need your guidance as to what to expect in this journey. Will we be able to find them safely? Will we be able to avoid the dangers of oh, I'm sorry, I completely lost my Samyana, I'm asking you for your guidance on this. As we search our friends and approach and run into the jaws of this great army, will we be able to find them and safely? Will we be able to return home? This I seek your guidance. And I kind of closed my hands on the frog, who I've got like kind of clasped in, like my hands are one on top of the other with the frog clasped between, almost like you would try to like hold a frog that you were catching. And I, clenched my legs a little bit tighter onto the horse as we're, bounding down the road, and I wait for a response.
Okay.
This is as we're riding the horse, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm picturing.
Okay, so as I'm like doing this, I hear you speaking in tongues, and I just kind of do a quick glance back at you, questioning what in my mind what the hell's going on as we're riding.
Okay. Real quick to the other group, are you guys like sprinting on the horses back to the town, or are you just on the horse because it's faster than walking, or how are you guys?
Full gallop, baby.
Okay. So Cole, uh feel like the wind start blowing, um and like it starts to be a draft behind you, like pushing you forward towards your friend, which based on the situation would kind of
It feels
be
pretty.
a wheel result.
Sounds-
So a good result. Like you should continue with your plan.
Okay. Well, I don't know much about this lizard frog god, but they answered my call. And it seems like we are on the right path here. It seems like some good signs ahead. So so with Samyana's blessing and good fortune on our side, I think we need to move forward and find our friends.
Okay. And are you guys also going at a full sprint, or are you guys? How are you guys
I'm
traveling?
my goal right now is to kind of go as fast as I can, trying to catch up to the scouts ahead, so that we can at least have
Okay.
a larger party.
Yeah. Okay. So you eventually do catch up to them if you're like going full speed, because they're kind of being more cautious. Like they're on horseback just because it's faster, but they're not like sprinting down south. So you catch up to them, and they're kind of like trotting along, in order to see them. Do you do anything when you catch up to them?
I'm just yeah, you kind of catch up to them, and as I see them, trying to like not yell but be loud enough for them to hear me, kind of like a hushed yell, I guess. Get their attention to let them know that hey, they sent you to look for our friends. We're here to help with you. We couldn't just sit back and wait for them.
Yeah, I mean, like you get up right next to them. They recognize, they vaguely at least recognize you, and since you're coming from the direction you're coming, um, they're not totally on guard when somebody is sprinting towards them. And they're like, of course you can join us. Uh, we're gonna continue heading south until we can find them, or we were told not to go further than uh, about 4 miles down. So after a while, Felidor, like over, in the distance, Scatgram and Cole, you guys do start to see some figures on horses, on 4 different horses, approach you. You guys have probably been riding for an hour or so now south, at not just at a walking pace or a trotting pace as opposed to a full sprint. But you do see 4 characters or people, whatever you want to call it, coming towards you at a full sprint on horses. And I guess also then on the reverse side of that, Felidor, Malin, Matavius, and Morning Lord, you guys are full sprinting, and you see 4 people, well, 3 horses, um, and you can at least make out 3 people on those horses heading towards you, at a slow trot, slow walk.
And not knowing for sure who it is, because I'm assuming we just see the silhouettes
Yeah, I mean, right now you guys are probably a few hundred yards away from each other at least.
Okay, so
But they're coming. They're coming quickly on.
we're going to like the normal space.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the reins with one hand and have my right hand free and like to my side, just kind of being ready at the ready for anything that might be happening.
Okay. Cole, are you doing anything?
I'll kind of lean off to the side and like ready an Eldritch Blast in case I need to hit something that's
Okay.
coming our way.
Yeah, and the other two with you, the female dwarf and the female human, also like ready their swords.
So are we here? We're hearing like it sounds like it's something. The army's coming our way.
You can you guys don't hear the army. You just can see like 4 silhouettes of horses, and
Okay.
then like you can hear the horses. I guess feet, hooves on the ground, and you can tell that they're coming at a high rate of speed.
Do you want me?
It's very faint.
Skakram, do you want me to fly up, fly over, and see if I can check and see what's going on there? I can with the invisibility potion, or are we thinking these are our friends? It doesn't seem like enough people to be an army.
No, but as far as we know, it could be the scouts being sent this way. Like, I just don't trust anybody until I can see their face.
I
Or have
that's
a way
fair.
of knowing.
I'm
you-
gonna
oh,
I'm gonna
oh.
cast protection of from evil and good on Skakram then.
Okay. You other 4, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna continue to ride up. I'm gonna assume since they're not at a quick pace that they're not a threat, and that since they're coming from the direction of the city, they're probably just coming from the city.
Okay.
I would do the same, I think. Just being riding really fast because we need to get there. And we can just like blow by these people.
Okay.
If it's been an hour, my horse has disappeared.
Well, yeah, I guess if your horses are only last an hour, then like you guys, yeah, it would be. I guess at this point, you guys would be on foot for a while.
Well, I'm running real fast.
Yeah, I guess I didn't realize it only lasted an hour. I thought yours was the 8-hour one.
My conjure animals only lasts an hour.
Yeah, because you guys were a few hours away, even by horse, to get back. So I guess retcon that Cole and Skacker, you see 4 people sprinting towards you.
Okay.
That still makes me do the same type of thing. Like,
Yeah, but you realize they're not on horses, or they're not on horses. So Felidor, Malin, Morning Lord, you guys are all just going to continue to like sprint towards them.
Yeah, keep
Okay.
on keeping on.
Yarp.
Octavius, what are you doing? Anything different?
I ain't got no time for fools.
Good talk. Okay, so you all are sprinting at these people, and slowly as they get closer, within 100, a couple hundred yards, you can start to make out their forms a little better. Skakram and Cole and vice versa. That it appears that these are your allies.
As soon as I'm within like range that I think I can shout to them, I'm gonna shout to them. The ground is rumbling. The army is moving.
Okay. And since you guys were sprinting on horses, you no longer feel it rumbling. Like you guys
I figured.
outpaced it, but you're shouting that you did feel it. When you
Yeah,
woke up.
like when we woke up, like Scat, obviously Scat Grab, Cole. The ground was shaking when we woke up. I think they're coming. The army is moving.
With that, I'm going to execute our plan. Skakram, can we link up and I'll fly up and see if I can spot the army.
Okay. So you're casting fly, and then are you taking the invisibility potion, or you're just casting fly?
I'm casting fly on myself, downing the invisibility potion, and then yeah, and then flying up
Okay.
into the I'll go like 60 feet, which is my flying speed in one round.
Okay.
If that gets me above the, maybe I'll go like 120 to try
Yeah,
to get like again above the tree line and a good view.
Okay. So you go up like 120 feet. It's still hard. Like you can start to see further down, but I mean it's still tough to see exactly what's going on. I mean, you would guess that it's like just after midday. So you would guess when you go up, you see off in the distance a few miles, um, like this large mass, this dark mass, like which you can only assume is them, but they're a few miles back. I mean,
Okay. So there wouldn't be an advantage to like trying to fly up and closer. They're still far enough away. You said like a few miles away.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you
Uh,
can. It's a slow moving mass. Like
Right.
I mean,
You
they're
know,
very
it's
they're
an
very
army.
methodical in what they're doing. They're not trying to get there fast. Like they know what they're going to accomplish, and they're just slowly moving that way.
I look
Alright.
up. I look up and I link with Cole, who I assume is Malin in the distance from the voice, and I'm gonna link up with the dwarven female as well.
Okay, so the dwarven female and Malin, you
Cole,
said?
Cole, and who I assume is Malin.
Okay.
And I'm thinking to myself, I'm approximately 150 feet up, and I can see them what looks to be about 5 miles or so away. I can't. It's too far away for me to estimate their number, but there's thousands. There's thousands of them. They're moving very methodically. So we're able to keep ahead of them, but they're moving quite determinedly. Is there anything else you need me to look up or keep an eye out on while I'm up here?
I'm gonna relay the information to the dwarf.
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna say tell the dwarf and the human about what they was seeing up there. He says they're about 5 miles away, thousands upon thousands making their way this way. You should probably ride back and inform everybody else, but I will keep in contact with you as long as I can.
They look and you tell them how far out they are and everything, and they're like, very well, we'll head back and tell Vanya what's going on. Try and get as many of the townspeople armed and ready, and whatever military we can muster for the impending attack.
And I also just relay it mentally to Malin. You guys got about 5 miles on these guys, so keep the click going. And I just kind of
Hey, Scatgram, you remember that time that Droop was as strong as you?
and as soon as he brings up that conversation, I end up separating it right then and there. I don't know what happened there. I just told Cole, I don't know what happened. Malin just all of a sudden stopped talking to me psychically.
I very well. Well, magic can be finicky like that.
But I sent the others back to warn the town. So when you get down here, we can get everybody else and try to find a way back as fast as possible.
All right. I'm gonna try to keep on the invisibility just for good measure for the whole time of it. But I'll tap you back twice when I'm settled, and I'll fly back down and settle myself on the horse tap Scat Graham twice on the shoulder once I'm seated securely.
Good. Okay. So by this point, the others have caught up to you. And so you guys are all together. You have one horse between you all. The others were sent at a full sprint back to the town. And what are you guys gonna do then?
So Scott Graham, I had this voice in my head. Apparently, he didn't like the idea of the group being stronger than you. Oh, that's weird.
I just kind of
But-
look at Malin and scowl at him, like just giving him like the biggest death glare I can give him.
But he did say something about the troops are moving. Do we think that that's gonna be like they're gonna get there by the night? So we have like maybe an hour like pre-prep time by the time we get there, or what are we thinking?
Well, from what I was told, they're about 5 miles out.
So, okay.
Now we got
With that information, we should just continue heading back to the town, right? Like we shouldn't stand around too much, right?
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
With that, I'm gonna usher everyone. We should start moving and move with the conversation. I'm gonna start walking back
Okay.
because I'm guessing we can't really go too much faster. Well, I guess
I'm gonna pat the back of the horse behind me. I think I got room for one more. I'm just gonna snicker a little bit.
wait, Skygram, where's Cole? Wasn't he just here? Did he go back with the other ones?
He was flying.
Mal's gonna look around and he's gonna go, I don't see him though. Doesn't he have like majestic wings when he flies?
Shit's weird, man. I don't know.
You can fly in more than one way.
Wait, who said that?
I did.
Who's I hear
Me, the
Cole.
horse.
Don't-
My name's Cole. I'm the horse. Yuck, yuck, yuck. I love apples.
Why does the horse sound like Cole?
Well, I've been listening to him chatter on so much. I kind of like to talk to, imitate voices. That's the way I learned how to talk. Is by imitating my stable master, and then I just listen to voices that sound interesting to me, and I just kind of imitate them. Such is the life of a horse. Yuck, 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 yuck.
Cole, go ahead and make a deception check with advantage. And Malin, you're gonna make an insight check.
What is going on right now?
Roleplay.
All right, that's going to be a
Wow.
that's going to be a 25 deception.
Yeah, Malin, this horse is talking to you. It's
I love apples. I love sugars.
This horse is talking
Hey,
for
yes,
everyone
I
else,
do.
right? Too. Like I'm not tripping.
Alfalfa
mean,
gives me
everybody-
farts. Alfalfa gives
everybody
me
can
horse.
hear Cole.
I am a horse, and Alfalfa gives me farts.
I mean, we got a guy that can turn into like different animals and summon wolves. Is this really that weird to you, Malin?
Yes, because normally normal animals don't talk.
Well, either way, we gotta get going. So hop up on there and give Scott Grandma a partner.
If I still if it's still within the 10 minutes, I will fly off the horse at this,
We should put Droop up
so I
there.
don't get squished.
It'd be very close to that 10 minutes.
All right. Then I
So,
might.
I mean, sure, if you just want to like hop off quick. that's
Yeah,
fine.
whatever. I'll let myself off, and walk invisibly next to the horse. I don't want to abuse your generosity, GM, but as we are walking, would I be able to cast Phantom Steed for so that some other people can ride?
Mm,
I don't think
If
we'll
not-
really need it, will we?
No, I guess not.
So I think unless we were able to give everyone horses, it's not too much of a difference.
That's a fair point. All right, never mind. I withdraw my.
Okay.
So we throw a group up here then behind me.
Yes.
I guess the two short legs make sense.
Okay. So,
I do have
You
a
guys-
question, Jim, if needed. My invisibility spell says the animal I touch, the creature I touch becomes invisible until it ends. Anything it's carrying and wearing is invisible as long as it's on the target person. Would that happen if I touch the horse? Would Drew Brown become invisible?
I guess the way that's worded, if that's how it's worded, then yeah, I would say so.
Okay, I just want to check and make sure I'm not saying I'm doing it, but I just want to make sure for future. Sweet.
Okay, so you guys, like you guys are like 5 miles out. So you're walking. It takes you, if you guys are on foot, you're a little slower. It takes you a couple hours to get back. But you are back and you don't see or feel the marching group, but you guys are able to get back to town without issue.
Yay.
Have they fortified?
You see people scrambling around and like people in the town like preparing and stuff, but no, they are not like heavily fortified or anything, but they're working towards it as much as they can.
Well, we should go to command and see where we can help out. I tell the group.
Aye. Sounds like an idea.
Hey, Cole, do you still have that vial from that potion that I gave you?
I'll hand it over. Yeah, yeah, I've got it right here.
All right, I just take it and I kind of put that back in my bag as well.
Okay. Okay, so you guys head back, or you guys head to, I guess, the makeshift base or the house that the Lord's Alliance occupies.
Heck yeah.
Vanya is there. She's kind of, since she's like the head of this area. She's kind of running everything from this house, so that way people kind of know where to find her. The centralized location for everybody. She sees you guys come in, and she's like, "Oh, great, you're back. We need all hands on deck right now."
Point us in the direction you need us.
We're still warning houses. People are boarding up as much as they can and fortifying their shops. Anybody who can, we've asked to grab a sword, a weapon, whatever it may be that they can find, any type of makeshift weapon or whatever. And we have some of our Lord's Alliance members training them as much as we can in the next few hours, based on what it sounds like when they'll be here. And so, I mean, anything you guys can do in general would be much appreciated. So at this point, if you guys just want to tell me what you want to do, we can just go down the voice chat line. So, like, Cole, what do you want to do in order to help this situation as much as possible?
I would like to assist with any magical wards that are being placed over the city, or like charming weapons or something like that.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Let me redo that. I'm going to find a quiet place and do a short rest. Is that, instead of helping? That'll get me so I can get back some spell slots.
I was like, you can do that, and then you could probably help a little bit. So, like, you
Okay.
could go to the temple, let them know, like, hey, I'm going to take a short rest, but I would like to assist you.
Okay.
Or
Yeah.
vice versa. Like, you assist them for a little bit, use up some of your spell slots. I don't know how many you get, or if you get them all back.
I have 2 pack spell slots that'll that
Yeah.
reset on a short rest. So I'm going to use that. They can if there's anything I can do to like help out like after I'm done.
Yeah.
But I assume that's going to take most of our time. But I figure
Yeah.
having Misty having some cure wounds and other stuff will probably be better than like anything I can do mechanically. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to rest.
Okay. Felidor, go ahead.
Okay, so yeah, we made it back to town, right? Sorry, I was
Yep. You guys are back in town at this point. I just want to know what you are doing to help the town prepare for this impending.
I will use my knowledge of survival and nature to help fortify walls. I can do like lashings and cool shit like that, like and setting up like ramparts.
Okay. So you're helping kind of fortify any walls, windows, doors, stuff of that nature.
Yeah, I know, not accessories.
Okay. Then we have Malin. What are you doing?
I'm gonna take Droop and we're gonna go around helping warn the remaining people.
Okay.
And yeah.
Matavius, what are you going to be doing?
I'll see Malin like going to help the people. I'll say, we'll just like get the women and children and stuff, you know, just to be sure. Because I'm kind of, you know, and then I was gonna like people that have like bows and stuff, like go like maybe show them how to use them.
Okay, so you'll just
Do a
kind
quick
of
lesson.
do what you can to guide Malin, give him some direction, and then head to where they had told you the Lord's Alliance are training people, and you're gonna go help with bow training, essentially.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
not give him direction, but just say I don't know if he's going to help women and children, but
Yeah. Morning Lord, go ahead.
get them.
I would like to help with training the villagers because it is something that I have done in the past.
Okay. And then finally, Scatgram, what are you going to be doing?
Do they happen to have an apothecary or an alchemist that's working on making potions for everybody, getting them ready?
I mean, Syl is the one you would know of. She's the one who makes it, but I mean, they would have went to her to try and grab what she has. I mean, potions take a while to make. So, what are you looking to do?
I'm wanting to place one of the potions I have in my own personal inventory among Vanya's supply that she would be receiving for the combat.
So if so I'm gonna say that's they had already went and asked Syl for anything useful. That could help with the town. So what you're saying is you're gonna basically go up to Vanya and be like,
I want to help distribute.
Here's another potion that I have. I know that I went to Syl to ask what she had, and she said you had already had them. Is that kind of what you're saying?
Yeah, I just want to offer up the potion I have in me, and then kind of get with the group and try to figure out what they're wanting us to do when it comes to combat.
When it comes to what? Sorry.
When it comes to the actual invasion, what they're wanting our group to do, kind of, being buddy with them, trying to figure out what's going on, what they need from us, when the shit actually hits the fan. And then, as well as offering her that potion I got.
Okay. So you're gonna do your best to. You're gonna basically stay in headquarters. If I get this right, you're gonna offer that potion obviously to Vanya, but then you're going to do your best to help strategize.
Correct.
Okay. So you guys all kind of. I'm assuming you guys kind of talk about all of what you're gonna do before you do it. And that way you guys know that Scatgram will be the one when you guys reconvene who will know the plan, and you guys will be following his plan. Well, the plan that was made by what you assume is made by them all, obviously.
You guys are putting some
I
amount
don't
of
like how you're
trust into.
playing. I don't like how you're putting this on me like this.
Well, I'm just saying, like, you guys are about some amount of trust. Like, obviously, is, you know, like, and so you have talked to, you're talking to Vanya, and she, you know, and you guys have talked about that there are just tons and tons of troops. I mean, this is a town. This is a large town with thousands of people. But it's one of those things where none of these people, or not none, but there's not as many fighters or warriors as there are coming at them. So um, she basically talks about Scatgram. She looks at you and is like, you know, we will try and take out as many of the generals of the army that we can. But if you guys can hold off Afanasi and anybody with him, that would be helpful. I know that you guys are trained warriors. You guys are battle. You guys do have battle experience. We don't necessarily have as much to that. We will send any members of the Lord's Alliance we can to assist you as we're able to gain control of the situation in other places. But with as many troops as are headed our way, we assume there's going to be many fronts to be fighting on.
All right, I think we can handle that. Just a few
Uh,
goons and whatever he sends that way.
And what we know about them is, I mean, we believe he's going to be coming straight through the main south gate.
Down the main south gate. All right. And you guys are going to be fighting, I'm assuming, trying to push forward through it, or are you going to be waiting if they have to break the front lines?
We're going to be trying to find any other fronts that are here that they may be trying to fight along. We're so as they spread across the wall, and obviously, like, you know, you've seen it. But as they spread across the wall, we're going to be trying to defend the wall as much as possible. We just assume that Afanasi will be headed straight towards. He's going to try and go the most direct path in hopes that it's the path of least resistance for him.
All right, I can let everybody know.
Okay. So you guys all help out, and I mean it starts to get around like 5 or 6, and you guys start to hear the alarm, the alarm bells going off, and people shouting to get into position as they're impending coming down. So people start to run around town. Like people are starting to load up on boats. Like the people who can't excuse me. Like the people who can't fight have been like loading up boats in order to escape if needed. Things of that nature. And you guys, as this goes on, you guys start to see hundreds and hundreds of orcs, goblins, random humans, all types of people that Afanasi has recruited start lumbering their way towards the gates. Because it was easier, I'm doing it from the west instead of the south. But specifically, you start to see a group of about 5 orcs, 5 goblins, who you assume is Afanasi based on his description. Who is anybody proficient in perception?
I am not.
There's
I am.
No.
There's a
I
goblin that
am.
got expertise in
am.
it.
Okay. Okay, so Scatgram and Malin, you guys can either both make a perception check for me, or one of you can do it with advantage.
I'm proficient in it too.
Oh, you're also proficient? Okay.
Yeah.
So all 3 of you can either make a roll, or I'll let one of you, or for each person who is proficient, you can grant advantage to somebody else. Does that make sense?
I think we just all 3 roll. Gotta yeet.
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 Eat it.
I yeeted it.
Okay.
Plus,
Felidor, I mean, it's hard to make out exactly what's going on. But I mean, like I said, you can tell that it's Afanasi, but he's also being flanked by a few other people that aren't goblins, who aren't orcs. Malin and Scatgram, you start to recognize those people, some of those other people. You start to recognize that one of them is the necromancer that ran away from you.
Rude.
And then the other 3 of them is Eric's wife, her son, and the Red Brand guard that you guys tortured and left to die on the tree.
There's a child fighting.
He looks to be 15, 16.
Kill a child.
He's angry.
I look at everybody else and just kind of mutter, it's that witch. The one I told you guys about in the graveyard. I was pissed that we killed the guy.
Why is she here though?
I told you she had fire in her eyes. I don't fucking know why she's here.
Well, just because she loves you so much doesn't mean anything.
Not that kind of fire.
Maybe we could try to capture her and question why she joined up with them.
Nah, she's just mad at us. I just don't.
Are we just gonna slay everyone?
I think we just slay everyone. If
YOLO.
we can. So, from my understanding of this picture, the one that doesn't like have a border, that's the main guy, right? So
Yes.
kind of like
He's in the center.
encapsulating him. Okay.
Yeah, he's in
Alright.
the center.
I was just curious.
The
Warlock.
necromancer. Yeah. No, this is the warlock that you're trying to kill.
Oh,
Or
the necromancer
trying to
ran
fight.
away.
That's Afanasi. Yeah, this is the necromancer.
So you mentioned
This
only
is the wife, Red Brand guard's son.
the guys, the necromancer's there too. Think he'll there's no dead people, right? Not yet.
Not yet.
Oh, jeez.
We'll just inform the group and then see where we go from there.
Okay. Droop is gonna kind of stay behind.
Makes sense.
But you guys can kind of organize yourself a little bit if you want on the map. But you guys are kind of like at this end, waiting for them to approach.
I
So
can't
would you say-
interact with my token.
So we weren't walking up, like we've been kind of like waiting for them.
Like you heard all of the
I'm just wondering because if I'm in like a walking formation with everyone, or would we kind of like be like staggered out to like waiting for him kind of thing?
you had heard the alarm bells going off, and you guys have had like like they tried to give as much warning as possible, so you had maybe 30 minutes to an hour to prepare before they showed up at the gate.
I'll just be there then. It's more or less, am I going to be cluttered with everyone or more like spread out?
What if I am the only person that's like where they can see, and the rest of you guys are hiding and trying to ambush them?
Are you really trying to, bring out some Creed energy there? What if? What if?
I think
What if?
I don't
what
think you
if
sitting by yourself
I-
would be a great idea. There's a lot of people. One versus the lot, still not great.
It's Goliath's last stand, brother. It's not the first time I faced many foes and came out victorious.
Yeah,
he's
those
gonna-
those Sheldars were real problem, huh? Chili boys.
I'm saying that I don't have to be alone. You guys are sitting like in hiding so we can like flank them and stuff.
yeah, he's gonna pull a Demon Targaryen.
Yeah. Is this a tall enough fence for me to hide behind? Or would I have to like?
Sure.
I'll be
I would
there.
just stand in the middle of this pathway where it splits, and then you guys could
Is
just
it-
hide somewhere else.
What type of day is it now?
Like evening, like 6 o'clock ish.
Would I be able to get onto a rooftop?
Sure.
I think we should have had enough time for you to do that if you wanted to.
Top hero.
So I'm thinking like right. This looks like a pretty good spot. The fuck am I at? Boom.
Hero.
I don't like being this far back, but
I mean, you guys could hide like up here too. You don't have to be all the way back there. Like, there's a corner here. And there's like stuff over here.
that's true. And if we had time, I'd want
Nope,
to try to be
I'm
at
good.
the front just because then once they get in, you're able to get behind them.
Well, I like it's kind of like a tunnel though, so they can only go like looks like about 2x2 or so, or what?
Yeah, or more or less. I'll be right back. One second though.
So we just kind of bottleneck them. You just take them out from the front.
I'm just curious as to how tall this fence actually is.
It's just like it's like a stone, probably waist high, wouldn't it be?
Well, waist height of you guys is about shoulder height for me, probably.
Yeah. So you'd be what, 3/4 covered?
I mean, 3/4 covered, but I wouldn't be able to see over it. Is the problem?
Just gonna walk out and do Avada Kedavra. They're all dead. Problem solved.
'Cause I'm only
GG.
3'8". I'm just a little guy.
It's the little going. How do I use this again?
I'm not liking this fight already.
Release the dogs!
As soon as they bark, they start tearing out of here too. They're like, no,
Also,
well,
just numbers. That's the issue.
Yup, well, we do. There's gonna be a shitload.
I mean, we do have a person who can make numbers more even. So
You talking about Willis?
this is a full action.
Okay. All right. Everybody set up where they want to be then?
How tall is this wall?
I mean, I told Malin that it's tall enough for him to hide behind, so 6 foot.
That's no good.
Unless Malin doesn't want to hide behind that wall. Those walls will all be the same size, anywhere from 3 to 6 foot. You, however tall you guys want them.
Well, if that's the case, I got to be over here more.
I mean, wouldn't you kind of be able to hide there? I think you'd be able to hide there.
Oh,
Am I-
back this way here. 'cause
Am I going up farther to meet them? Is that what's going
I
on?
would-
I think you
would
should be
not.
like
What are you
right there,
doing?
or right there.
Why would you go up there?
Like right here? Okay.
I wouldn't go any farther than that. Because
Because
then,
if you get
like,
behind, if they get behind you, that you're screwed.
like, I
Oh,
went
you
to a
guys are
spot where
behind
I can-
there.
Yeah, because I'm in a spot that I can move in one turn to get to you.
All right, we're good.
So the 6 foot tall you're behind there, Cole, because they have heads up.
Okay. So, just to kind of let you guys know how this is going to go. Obviously, the people on the board are going to be your
Enemies?
direct fight. Like, this is your fight. However, it's a large invasion. There's a lot of fights going on around you. What I'm going to do is on initiative 20, or at the beginning of each round, I'm going to make some rolls for each front. There are 3 other fronts that they're fighting on. If at any point somebody becomes 3 rolls ahead, so basically if they win 3 rolls in a row and they haven't lost it, but if they become like, they'll get a point. If you're ever 3 points ahead, that front is either conquered or that front has either held its stand and taken care of it. Obviously, if the townspeople win, they start spreading out in order to help on the other fronts. However, if the enemies win, they're going to start to join the fight slowly. Um,
So we can
so
assume that they'll probably join from anywhere, correct?
that they'll join, yeah, yeah, because they're just, I mean, basically they're fighting across the entire wall, so they'll just be coming in as they come. So that's going to be the main thing. All right. With that being said, let's have everybody roll initiative.
Rolling.
I was told by somebody that these are going to be small fights, not huge ones.
Oh my goodness.
I told you these are tiny fights. This is not a tiny fight.
This is a small fight.
Look how tiny they are. Look at them. They're just so tiny. I got a solid 12.
I got a 3.
Great, the guy that's out there in the middle of nowhere.
I'm the bait.
Oh, also, a cleave rule will be in effect for anything that's not a main character.
Oh, what?
A cleave rule.
What's that?
So like if you kill one orc and say you did 20 damage to it,
Mhm.
And there was like four damage left over, you'll do 4 damage to the next one.
Oh, that's where you just move the damage over to anyone.
Yeah.
next to 'em. Okay.
Yep. Obviously, they have to be within range still, but
Yeah.
if you cleave, you cleave. Cole, I did not get an initiative from you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I must have clicked it and not.
He got a 75.
Yeah, that's right. 11. That should be coming up in a sec.
All right, I will roll for the fronts. You guys all should be able to see these now. This will be for the good guys, and this is for the bad guy. That's not good. All right, not good for you guys. Bad start. All right, next one. Good guys. Bad guys. Good guys.
Well, you
Bad
were right when you
guy.
said that this town was not full of warriors.
Good guys. Good guys and bad guy. Tie. So that one's a push. Nobody gets the point there. All right.
Looking good for us already.
So you see one front starting to fall, the second front starting to fall, and then a third front is kind of holding its own. Matavius, you are
Well,
first.
guys, it looks like we might as well give up. Wave the white flag.
David, you are first.
Yes, sir. Perfect. I am gonna. I'm just gonna go from the front. I got a 600-foot range, so
Yeah, 600
Can't even
foot
go that
range?
far.
yeah, bro. Sharpshooter. I'm just gonna go for the first guy.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, hold on. That's with my longbow. Let me look at my.
I think it's still 120 or something.
Yeah, it should be far enough.
For a hand
120. So 120. So that's good still, right? Or is that not?
Yeah. Well. Yeah. That's 100 feet.
10,
So, yeah.
15, 20. That almost reaches to everybody on there. So I'll still go with the first guy. That's in line.
Yep.
And all right, so I got my main attack. Ooh, 12.
That misses.
Okay, I'll do my Dread Ambusher. 14.
That'll hit.
Right. And so we got, okay, so 5 damage. And I get a D8. 8. 13 damage to him.
13 total.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll use my bonus attack. 17.
That hits.
And then 9 damage.
Okay.
And then my bonus action. Oop, I didn't hit the damage thing, my bad. Ah, dang it. 13?
That just hits.
Ooh. And then 7 more damage.
Okay, so he falls to the ground. That, and it pierces through him into another orc.
Ooh, fancy.
Is that it for you then?
Yep.
Scatgram, go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna pop out to about here. And pull out my crossbow and shoot the one I'm aiming at here now.
Okay.
So crossbow. 15.
That hits.
For 8 damage.
Yep.
And then I'm going to. My blades ain't gonna reach that for one. So I can't do that. I'm going to move back here. And yeah.
All right.
And then for bonus, I guess I'll hide behind the wall.
6.
Jeez.
6.
It's like Frankenstein.
6. 2, 3, 6. Okay. Okay. All of the goblins will throw javelins.
Oh.
Actually, everybody's gonna throw a javelin. Nice. And they only see Morning Lord. So,
Hmm.
you're gonna have 9 javelins thrown at you.
Jesus.
Rip, brother.
11, natural 20. Just gonna keep track of how many hits. 13. 7. 11. Okay, so one of the goblins hit you, and that was gonna be for double it.
76 damage.
10 damage. Then the 4 orcs are gonna throw at you. Natural 1. 15. Natural 20. And 10. Okay, I'm guessing only the natural 20s hit you, right?
Correct.
Your armor is pretty high. So between the 2 javelins, you are going to take. Sorry, this dice won't get off the fucking screen.
16.
19 total damage.
Oof.
So that's between the 2 hits is 19.
That sucks.
Okay, it's fine.
Motherfucker, that's fine. That's half my damn hell.
He charges forward.
Is that the sun?
Yeah.
Fuck that kid.
Fuck you.
Killed him
He's
too.
gonna stay back. All right. He how much stuff to keep track of?
So many options.
You guys must have rolled fucking horrible.
Roll the 12.
They all rolled pretty high.
I rolled really bad.
He's gonna
Nice,
cast
thank you.
magic missile on you.
I'm gonna cast shield.
Magic missile automatically hits.
Not if I cast shield.
Oh, is that what it says?
Yep.
Okay.
You take no damage from magic missiles.
Okay, so as a reaction, you cast shield. Two. Malin, your turn.
I should have done this from the beginning because it's until my next turn. Oh, I'm dumb. I wouldn't have taken any damage.
Well, the natural 20 still would have hit you.
I would have had a 25 AC.
Natural 20 automatically hits.
Oh, never mind. Well, I still didn't take damage from magic missiles, so I guess that's decent
Yeah.
enough.
You know, I mean, you stopped the only thing it was relevant on. So Malin, your turn.
Plan was unclear. Mal's just gonna kind of can he kind of see around the corner here? Down at one of them? Or would I need to just step out? I'll step out.
Yeah, because it's a
Sure, I'll just
6-foot
step out.
wall, so
Yeah, I'll step
I
out.
think the way it is, you'd have to step out at least a little bit.
He steps out and he goes, Avada Kedavra! And shoots a magic missile at, we'll go with this Frankenstein looking one.
Okay, so the one in the front.
Yes. Button. A button. Wow, great rolls here today.
And you were just doing that at a level 1, right?
Yeah, just level 1.
So he
Whoops,
takes.
I didn't mean to roll it twice. My
He
bad.
takes 6. Okay. Anything
And
else?
Not really sure what else we were doing. So that's 5. Hang on. I'm gonna move up to right here near Scatgram and in my turn.
Okay. Malin, Cole, your turn.
I would like to cast the hunger of Hunger of Hadar. In between the two buildings, it's a 20-foot sphere. So how I would like to center it, I believe it's on. Let me make sure I've got the right tool up. I believe it's centered on here.
I just clicked that. Sorry.
Hold on. Wait. I can't remember how. Do I just? There we go. Like here.
You said it's 20-foot radius?
Yeah, it's a 20-foot sphere. So I'm thinking that
Like
should
here? Right? Like this is what you're looking to encompass?
I can't yes, that's correct. So that and my goal is I don't want anybody to be able to come through the passage between the buildings without walking into that.
Okay. So first things first, I need you to roll me a luck check.
Okay, that's just a D20.
Yep, just a D20.
That's a 19.
Okay.
Not a fan of that. I don't know
So-
what that's implying.
So you
You'll find out eventually.
so you start to cast the spell, and you feel like there's something fighting you. But you're still able to successfully cast it, but you definitely feel something's off and something's actively trying to fight against you.
So the way this manifests, if anybody is looking at Cole, when I'm usually casting spells, I've got this like sometimes there's that white fire around me, or my eyes go pupilless and are just kind of glowing white. I'm trying to pull in like a white colored portal with white colored tentacles, and you see me close my eyes and clench and see my body tense up, and then I release and open them, and my eyes, instead of being their normal glowing white, are black and pupilless, and the tentacles change color to a more traditional Hunger of Hadar, opaque, milky black, and with ribbons of gray coming through them. So can I roll something to try to figure out what's going on, or is that going to be would that be an action?
Um,
Could I roll like Arcana or Religion to?
yeah, you can roll Arcana. That's fine.
Okay. That's going to be a 5.
You're not 100% sure what's going on.
I you know, nothing's wrong. The spell went off fine. I didn't even notice that all the weird stuff that went on, but yeah, so nothing's wrong. All right, and that's gonna be my turn. That's all I've got.
Okay, it's gonna be this guy's turn. 1, 2. I guess that would be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's just sprinting over. He's just gonna avoid that thing. He doesn't know what it is, doesn't like it. Saw some people run this way though. Gonna run that way too. 6. This isn't like it isn't a magical darkness that they can't see through, correct?
No, it is. Well, hold on. Let me pull that spell up, because it is opaque, but I don't know how opaque. Gateway Batark between the others, a 20 sphere of blackness and bitter cold, centered on a point in range and lasting for the duration. The void is filled with a cacophony of soft whispers. No light, magical or otherwise, can illuminate the area. And successors fully within the area are blinded. So no, I read that as they cannot see through it.
Okay. No, that's fine. She's just going to I guess blind fire a firebolt through there, which will give her disadvantage. She's going to try. Right, I need to look stuff up. Okay. So she 19 to hit on, or sorry, it's disadvantage. 13 to hit on you. Does not hit, correct, Morning Lord?
Correct.
Okay. Afanasi. Six, 7, 8. So he's gonna come over here with other guy. Felidor, your turn.
Turn. Yeah. Um, mm, 20, 25, 30. I don't exactly know what I'm gonna do. The big thing of darkness kind of was like, oh, that's neat. Screw it. I'm gonna use conjure animals. I'm gonna conjure 2 dire wolves. Uh,
Um,
I'll conjure them here and here. Yeah.
um, I'll let you move him to where you want. Just give me a second here. There, you can move them to where you can want to summon them at. And I know that normally you roll their own initiative, but just because of how many things there are and to keep, and I don't know how to insert. Oh wait, hold on a second. Yeah. Yeah, never mind. Go ahead and roll their initiative.
They get what to initially?
Dex.
So +2. So they get a 13.
Okay. All right, they are in there.
And I'm going to instruct them to guard this road here. This kind of offshoot road.
Over here.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
Uh 30, so I'm gonna just the 5 more to be over here a little more hidden by the way. And then I'll be done.
Morning Lord, your turn.
Hmm. Oops. I'm gonna move up to the edge of this magical darkness thing.
Okay.
Can I see things that are in it? Or
Nope.
man,
Can't see through it at all.
maybe I shouldn't move. I'm just going to take the I'm gonna ready an attack for the first thing that comes out of
Okay.
magical darkness.
Okay. Top of the order, we're gonna roll for the fronts. Good guys, bad guys. No progress. Good guys. There you go. Bad guys.
No progress.
Good guys. Bad guys. All right. Heroes did much better that time.
Yay!
Good job, heroes.
Matavius, your turn.
Okay. Well, since I can't see in their black circle anymore, can I see the guys coming around the corner? Or just the
You
one?
could see the red brand ruffian. Yes.
So this guy,
Yeah.
the Cartman looking guy.
Yeah.
All right.
That's my papa.
I will attack him. All right, let me go first attack. It's gonna go. Come on. Ooh, yeah. Nat 20
Okay.
with my vicious crossbow.
He gonna die.
All right.
Level up
So
once.
Come on.
8 damage. Then what's the hold on? What's the vicious one do? I get an extra what?
+7 to damage. It might automatically add it. No, it doesn't.
So 15.
Yeah.
All right, so 15 so far. I'm gonna use my second attack. 21. And then 8 more damage.
Okay.
And then so he's got 15, 23 so far. And then I'll use my bonus action. Ooh, 16.
Yeah, that will hit.
And then 7 more damage.
Okay.
So it's 25, 32.
Okay.
And that's all I got.
All right. Okay. Scacker, return.
All I can see is a big black blob there, so I'm gonna start moving out this way. And it's completely empty. I know there's things there from previous experience. I'm assuming they're still there. So I'm just gonna blind fire at this guy in this area here.
Okay. Disadvantage on the roll.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hit. 15?
15 does hit them.
Oh, surprisingly. Well, for another 10 damage.
Okay.
And since I can't see anything there, I'm just gonna stay where I am.
Okay. Let's see. They just take 2d6, right?
They take 2d if they start their attack or start their turn in the sphere. They take 2d6 cold damage, and if they end their turn in the area, they need to make a dexterity saving throw, DC 16, or take an additional 2d6 acid damage.
Okay. Go ahead and
Damn.
roll for 2d6 for the cold damage,
Okay.
and I'll just apply it to all of them that are in the thing.
2d6.
You guys should know those 2d6 acid damage are milky, otherwise tentacles rubbing against them.
That's gonna be 2. That sucks.
Very,
Uh,
very good.
Oh man.
Right? Jesus.
Milky tentacles.
He still dealt 10 damage.
That's true. That's it. It's not nothing.
What about
Ooh,
milky
looks like-
tentacles?
That's apparently like if they end their turn and they take acid damage as milky, otherwise tentacles rub against it.
And this is difficult terrain.
Yes.
So 2, 3.
I attack him.
Oh wait, that's the. Whoops, that's a fix. Yeah. There, okay, he can move there. He gets. You attack him. Go ahead.
26 hit.
Yep, that hits.
Takes 11 damage.
Okay.
You guys and your big weapons that do a lot
This
of
is
damage.
30, and 20, 25, 10, 20, 30. It's Dom. So he takes 2 from going into it, right?
Yes, that's correct. 2d6. You want me to roll separately?
That will just be the damage will all be the same, 'cause that's just the cold damage, right? And then there'll
That's
be
the cold
different damage
damage.
for the acid damage.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah, so we'll just always use that. Whatever you roll for cold will be cold the whole time, and then whatever you roll for acid,
Okay,
like each turn, obviously. Like I'm not gonna have
Yeah.
you do
I got you.
and-
Oop.
Okay. So they goblins 2. All right, and then the orcs are going to attack you. There's 3 of them. 19 to hit,
Misses.
9 to hit, and
Misses.
23 to hit.
That hits.
6 damage. 6 slashing damage.
I'm not wearing heavy armor, so it doesn't really matter. How much did you say it was? 9?
6 slashing. Go ahead and roll acid damage.
Acid.
Come on, acid.
24.
Well,
That'd be impressive on 2d6.
Well, he gets plus 12.
Cole?
I'm going to use my action. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead,
Oh,
go ahead
to
and
roll
roll your
the-
acid. Yep, your
Sorry,
acid
I thought I
damage.
was next in
No.
the order.
You may be, but yeah, I, need
I don't think I am. I let me roll the acid damage. God damn it, 3.
hey, it just keeps increasing by 1. We'll take it. It's slowly
I-
getting better.
God,
Okay.
okay.
He is not dumb. Oh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He's not over, but he's on.
Oh.
Let's see. What is he? Is he go here?
He's gonna cast Misty Step.
Dude.
Okay. That's all he's got. Wolf's turn. And this wall, you guys would not know that he's behind there. He is that wall is 6 foot high, so
Their last order was to guard this road.
yes.
So they are going to sit here and guard this road because they don't know anyone's over there.
Well, I'd know he's there because I'm 8 feet tall.
Sure, you can see over.
I think you're pretty much predominantly occupied with the guys that you're just beating the shit out of, though.
Yeah, he is not in your combat zone. Though. He is not. I'd let you make
And-
the attack, but he still has full cover, so you have disadvantage.
Until you
So
put Fortnite
yeah,
on
the doggies will just hold there guarding the road.
Okay. All right.
I that one guy going way north because now I can't pull maps.
Malin.
Alrighty.
Kill
I
the
can
rabbit.
do that twice. Attack next turn. Turn this way. Attack. Oops. I'm gonna go ahead and move here. And go to there. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna move here, kitty corner of that one, and I'm going to go ahead and attack him.
Okay.
So making an unarmed strike, 16 to hit,
That does hit.
doing 9 points of cold damage. Then I'll make my second attack against him.
He's dead.
Oh, he's dead.
So the giant X means.
I'll move up and then. Can I move up on the body, or should I move up like behind?
You can move up on the body. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know if it deletes it or not. I know that we've had that issue in the past, but
I'm just under him.
okay.
Is the only
yeah, that's
thing. And then I'll make an attack roll against the one in front of
fine.
me
Or if
now.
you want to move next to him and we just know, so that way you can see.
Yeah, that's fine too.
Uh.
24 to hit.
Yep.
Doing 9 points of cold damage.
He took 9 points.
And then I will use my bonus action to make one more unarmed strike against him. A 10 to hit.
That is not.
And then I will end my turn there.
Cole, your turn.
I'm going to pop my radiant soul. So wings, glowing, yada yada yada.
Go ahead and make a luck check for me.
Luck check.
Bulldog
Oh,
a
man.
mega radiant with a party of 10. Holy
Papa, can you
smokes!
That's gonna be a 10.
Thank you so
So
much. I
you
really
try-
appreciate it.
And cast.
We're
your
currently
radiant
in
wave.
a
You
Mhm.
do spend
big
the
battle
spell
for
slot.
D&D.
Oh.
But it just fails.
Okay.
Whatever's fighting against
We're
you,
fighting against a
has
bunch of orcs
chosen,
and
or has
goblins
fought
and
against you in order
some
you cannot
magic
attack. You were
using
unable to
bad
cast that spell
big
successfully.
bad dudes.
Does it also burn my action, or do I have time for another action?
How are you?
No,
How was
that-
your
it's-
stream?
that's
What were
your
you
action and
playing?
everything.
Okay.
If you want, you can still do your check or whatever. I'll let you do that as a free action every turn.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'll roll Arcana. That's gonna be a 14.
You're still not 100% sure exactly what's going on,
Mhm.
but you think it has to do with your dad.
Yeah, that stands to reason. Thanks, Dad.
Daddy, daddy.
I'm gonna
Doing all right,
I'm
playing so
gonna
fast?
burn two
Nice.
healing lights as a bonus action.
Oh yes, Daddy.
To roll 2d6. You know what? 3 just to break the cycle. 3d6 healing on Morning Lord.
Okay.
Do I roll that or you?
I'll roll it.
Okay.
Does that?
What? That's my bonus action.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just like trying to see.
Line of sight type thing.
No. Go ahead and make another luck check.
Oh my god.
Oh
Your dad's a real
goodness.
Wanna
dick,
build
just
a
so you know.
snowman.
Oh, that's gonna be a 4.
All right. So it does fight you. But since you're casting it with so much, I'll let you spend 3 and you can do 1.
Okay, I'll do that.
I'm a generous GM, remember. I'm
You
a
are.
generous.
I'll take that. Morning Lord, heal 4.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And just a little role playing flavor. This is not going to be helpful to the team, but Cole is going to pointedly not be like shouting out, "Oh, my magic isn't working" or anything like that. He is going to try to pretend that everything is cool and nothing is the matter. So if anybody sees, if I don't know, GM, you may have to make a call on what that would take, but if anybody sees a spell fail or something like that, then you can, I don't know, figure that out that way. But and I'm not gonna be like actively like hiding it or
Yeah.
I don't even know what that would entail. But like I'll just say, yeah, Cole does not want to admit that his magic is failing.
Yeah. And right now, the only thing that people may recognize is that like you've done stuff, but like you haven't done as much stuff as you like normally would have. Like,
Yeah,
people would
like yeah,
have come
and
to
I'm
expect you to do in a normal fight.
Right. I'm kind of faffing about. All right. Yeah, that's the turn.
Okay. 1, 2, 6.
Oh, you triggered my trap card.
Mm, he'll hold his action, seeing the wolves there for something to come in range. Sultria's turn. What? I didn't see her name. What does she want to do?
Are they just fucking like phasing through that wall? Or what the hell?
They're misty stepping.
Sons of bitches.
Oh, I see you.
Hi. Am I able to see her from that?
I don't think you would technically be able to, but I should be able to.
Yeah, I mean it's close.
Yeah, I'd be.
I'd probably give it to you.
I'm saying like if I'd probably just see like the bellows of the dress or something like that. Not the body figure. It'd be part of the clothing. Maybe.
You see
Make
that
'em-
little feather in her hat poking over the fence?
Make him roll a luck check to see if he can see her.
Okay.
Ooh, boy.
Posse turns around the corner and takes aim at Matavius. He grabs a javelin and tosses it.
Tell him he wants you to catch it.
And as the javelin flies, it'd be Scatgram, Felidor, and obviously Matavius. You can see like bolts of lightning coming from it.
Ugh.
I need the wolves to make dexterity checks, and Eric's friend is also going.
Yeah, one that looks like lightning.
Please go downstairs.
And
It's
then,
electric. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
First wolf rolls a 17. Second wolf rolls a 16.
okay. Okay. Wolves will take 9 lightning damage.
Each? Damn.
Yes. And then you'll also see that the friend took a bunch of damage. Now we roll an attack. Does 21 hit you, Batavius?
Yeah, it hits.
Okay. Oops, that's too many. That was one too many. I'll just take away 6. So you take 19 damage. I don't know if damage types matter for you, but it's piercing and lightning, so let me know if it matters. And then I'll tell you which is how much of each is which. But you take 19 damage.
I don't think it matters. I don't have any.
Yeah, I didn't know if you had any resistances or anything like that to him. Fellow, your turn.
Ooh, howdy. I'm gonna tell my Wolfie boys that attack the woman. That's I'm gonna command them to do that, but that doesn't really take an action or anything. I'm gonna use Staff of the Python. Get turned it into the big old snaky boy. Within 10 feet, so I will launch him right over her.
And we need to determine that that's like should be a larger base, right?
I don't know. Somebody said something like that.
I think it's supposed to be a large creature.
So does but large doesn't.
Hang on.
Is that when the bases start increasing, or is it?
Yeah, I'm
think
pretty
it's
sure.
Giant.
It's a huge beast. Is the name. Here's the type.
How
Because
much
the dire
room
ones
does?
are large.
Oh, then huge must be when it starts going up in size.
And I will mentally command him to attack the woman as well. And I will use Balm of the Summer Court. I'll use 2 pips of it to heal Morning Board.
Okay.
How much does that heal me for?
6, and you get 2 temp HP.
Ooh.
Oh, the snake's supposed to roll initiative.
Yeah. Let me. Go ahead.
13 plus its dexterity. So it rolls a 15 overall.
Okay. Is that
And
it for you?
then I am going to move over here, farther away from these scary people. And I'll be done.
Okay. Morning Lord, your turn.
As a bonus action, I am going to channel divinity, the champions challenge. So each creature of my choice that I can see within 30 feet of me must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature can't move more than 30 feet away from me. So
Okay.
it's going to
Technically, he
be
can see over the fence.
right. So I guess it's all of the bad guys that I can see that are 30 feet away from me.
And they
Which
can't
is-
move within
They
30
can't-
feet.
They can't move more than 30 feet away from me willingly.
Oh, okay. So the orcs are making wisdom saving throws. 17 and
You got to beat a 13.
and a 13 exactly. So meets it, beats it. And then we got her. Oh my god, I don't know what just happened. Everything just fucking started to suck shit. Everything's going so slow right now. What is going on? 21 for her.
Wow. What a waste of channel divinity. Everybody's rolling real good.
Natural 20. All right,
Oh
so
my
that affected
goodness.
nobody.
All right, well then, I'm going to attack the orc in the north.
Okay.
Does a 14 hit?
Yes.
It's going to deal 12 damage to him.
He did not like that. He is almost dead.
I'm going to attack him again.
Okay.
I assume an 18 hits.
Yeah, go ahead and roll damage, but he is dead.
8.
So you kill him and do some damage to the next one.
And then I'm going to tell Malin to go help with the leader as I can handle these riffraff. And then I'll end
What
my
leaders?
turn. You know, the people that like look like leaders because they were in the back, like the humans, basically. Because it was all
Heroes. No, it's all right. Heroes were in. Heroes. Bad guys.
Rip.
Bad guys win. Heroes. Bad guys.
Woo!
All right. Pretty right now, you guys are looking around, and only one of them is like losing ground. But some of the other fronts, the other two fronts look pretty even. Matavius, your turn.
Well, I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark on whatever the hell his name is.
This dude, the javelin dude.
Leader.
Him. Afanasi.
Yes, off. Honestly, sorry.
Okay, there we go. He is
No, it's
marked.
and then I'm gonna get my longbow out. I'm gonna do sharpshooter so I get a -5.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh, that wouldn't matter anyway. I'll do my bonus attack, my extra attack. I'll do the same thing.
Okay.
Ooh, oh, come on. 13.
That does not hit him.
Ooh, okay.
He looks pretty heavily armored.
Oh, because I don't know what they look like or anything. So
There you go.
heavily armored. Perfect. All right, I'll hop over on the other side of the roof.
Okay.
A little bit of cover. That's all I got.
Skagrim.
Isolde, are you yelled out to come in to attack the lady? Correct.
Yes, he has instructed them to attack.
Okay. So I turn around, I see the dress there. I'm going to like what I'm doing here. Because the lightning also caught my attention. So I see this. And I'm going to throw a second blade at that guy there.
Okay.
get wrecked, son.
25 to hit.
Yes, that does hit.
4 damage.
You took 4 damage.
And I'm gonna whip the second one at him. 19
Yes.
for 5 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to fade back and look outside there and I see someone else there. Didn't know it was there at first. And fall back a little bit.
Cole, go ahead and roll your 2d6.
Okay.
Big money, big money, big money.
11.
Yeah, big money.
All right. Whoops. Not
Are they
141.
Are they all flies now?
All right. They're also alive. They all are in worse for wear. This one's going to run into here. So they are in the building. I guess he can move here. He can just get out. Okay. All right. 2 goblins making attacks.
Come at me, bro.
Miss. You get a +4. He's gonna roll a second attack at a disadvantage. 13 doesn't hit you. Other one's gonna attack you. 10. Second attack. Not gonna hit you. Orc. Gonna attack you. He misses you also. All right, so everybody misses.
Beefy.
One, two, three, four. So 8, 9. Okay, so he is like hiding in between this barrel and. Uh, 2, 3, 4, 6. Oh. Six. Come on. Come out of here. Well, come out wherever you are. No.
Whoa, that guy's huge.
Yeah, he should not be that big.
That's like the skeleton you get at Home Depot.
So they're. They are both prone, but they are now zombies. They're now zombie orcs. Now it's the slithery snake's turn.
Snake. Snake.
That was me to slithery snake, slithery snake. Well, I told him to go after the woman, so boom, boom, boom. So he's gonna use his constrict attack on her. +6 to hit. So he rolls an 18.
Yeah, that would hit.
Okay. Reach 5 foot, one creature hit. So 2d8 plus 4 bludgeoning. And the target is grapple. So what is
Okay.
it? 2d8. Oh, whoa. No, that's not the right one. So 10 plus 4. So she takes 14. She's grappled with an escape DC of 16 until the grapple ends. It is restrained and Snake cannot construct another target. And then he'll end his turn.
Okay. And what was the escape DC on that?
16.
Okay. All right. So the zombies are both gonna stand up and swing at Malin. 17 to hit
That one's me.
and 17 to hit.
That misses.
Both of them miss.
Yep.
Okay. Wolf's turn.
Ow! Their speed is 50. First one's gonna move 5, 10. Oh no! No, Mr. Snake, you're gonna back up just a little bit so I can move him. 15. And I know this will move him out to give him an attack of opportunity, but yeah, it can do whatever.
Yeah, he will use it. I mean, his attack sucks, dude. 14 to hit.
Fuck, that actually meets it. Damn.
5 damage. He swings his quarterstaff to smack him as he runs
Womp
by.
womp. That wolf is now 23 health.
Bad Woofy.
And then he is going to make his bite attack. It is +5 to hit. Oh, he fails hard.
That is correct. That does not.
Oh wait, no, he rolls at advantage because of pack tactics.
Okay, sure. But
Okay, I almost forgot about that. That didn't do much better. That's an 8.
you're still gonna miss.
Okay, so the next wolf, 5, 10, 15, 20 comes in. He's going to do the same bite attack. Rolling at advantage. So first one is a 16. And the second one is a 21. So we'll go with the 21.
16 does hit. Does the incapacitate or grappled?
It knocks them prone if they fail a strength saving throw.
Okay, but it doesn't matter that the fact that they're grappled. In regards to okay, yeah, go ahead. How much damage?
2d6 plus 30. So 12.
Okay.
And then he'll end his turn.
Malin,
Yeah.
your turn.
Woo. I guess we got 2 zombies now to deal with.
Sure do.
Are not being.
I actually have to go.
Yeah, I was just gonna do this round, and then we'll pick up the fight next time. So
I am. Bye, Casey.
Bye.
We'll start with the farthest one. With the one to my right there. And I'm gonna punch him
okay,
a 10.
that does fit.
Doing 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay,
If it's not dead, I'm gonna move to attack it again. A 20 to hit.
yep.
Doing 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, still not
Still
quite dead.
alive. God damn. Okay, I'll use my bonus action to make one more unarmed strike against it. A 16 to hit.
Yep.
Doing 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yes, it falls to the ground.
And it
You
pops
do
right
some
back
damage to
up.
the other one. Let's make a constitution throw. Plus damage
Whack-a-mole.
taken. Okay, so it has to take a 12.
I miss whack-a-mole.
All right. Well, you gotta play it again.
Yeah.
He pops back up that one. He's prone, but back up.
I had my turn. That was everything.
Cole, your turn.
Okay. Cole is going to move up and attack that guy with his quarterstaff.
Okay.
With the spider staff specifically.
Okay.
So let's roll the hit. That's going to be 24 to hit.
Yep.
And then what's the deal with the? Sorry, I might have rolled the wrong thing there. No, that's right. Yeah, that's right. And 1d.
Nani?
So you do 6?
Yeah, so that's the 1d. Yeah, so that's.
Okay.
Sorry, that's the 1d. God damn, pull up the thing. There we go. So yeah, the 6 bludgeoning damage and 7 poison damage.
Okay. Yeah, so you cleave through and you kill both of them.
The money don't jiggle jiggle, it folds. I like to see you wiggle wiggle, for sure. Make me wanna dribble dribble.
Anything else
you
for
know,
you?
riding in my Fiat, you really have to see it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try another healing light on Morning Lord. We'll just do the
Okay.
one.
Go ahead and make your luck check.
And bonus luck check. Nat 20.
Okay.
Nice.
So you cast it this time, and you just feel like this time for whatever reason it didn't really feel like there was anything fighting you on this one.
Yeah, the problem's solved. Everything is fine forever. So that's going to be 1d6 to Morning Lord. Morning Lord heal 5 damage.
I'm looking
Um,
pretty decent.
Can I do another Arcana check to see if I can get some more info?
Sure
that or-
can. Yeah, sure can.
That's going to be 17.
Yeah, you can tell that like at this point
Yeah.
that this is your father
Yeah.
slowly taking away the magical abilities that he has gifted you because you're defiant.
The question that I would like to so the question that I'm going to be seeking an answer to is there anything in the moment I can do to get my powers back? If the answer I have from what you've just told me is a pretty concrete no, then so be it. But if I need to get a higher Arcana check, I can keep rolling. But it sounds like that's the.
You can tell that he's slowly taking them away from you. However, with your natural 20, you felt something else inside of you. I guess, for lack of a better term, activating.
Okay.
So you can now cast your what's yours called? The healing one that you have, the thing
Healing light.
You will not have to make the luck check on the healing light.
Okay.
And you can also cast cure wounds.
Okay, cool.
With no check. You feel something activate inside of you that you like haven't ever felt before.
So, for anybody who may or may not be paying attention, then the way that looks is that, again, normally my all of my magic is colored white, coming from the my white soul energy. This one I seem to be pulling not from my soul, but from like my clothes, and the color is sort of a more like purpley. I'm pulling like the rainbow colors of my woven satchel and the purple of like my vests and clothes, and it has more of a purpley tint to it. But it seems to be drawing not from the fire around me, but the some like looks like the color of my clothes.
Okay.
That's
anything?
my turn.
Okay.
That's all.
And then we have this guy. He's gonna come and attack the snake. I don't know if it's a giant snake or what kind of snake it is.
It's huge.
It's a giant constrictor snake. It is a huge class animal.
I'll show you a huge class animal.
Okay. I'm pulling up the stats. Okay, because he's gonna swing at it twice. 19 hits and 16 hits. 4 12 total damage to it. I think it's still alive. Yeah, it's got a shit ton of health. Okay, so he attacks it twice. I'm not really sure what that does. I don't think that does anything for grappling. Does anybody know that ruling exactly?
Sorry, what?
Like, I hit it, and so it's taken 12 damage, but it's grappling something.
I don't think that does anything.
That's fine. Let's see.
The only time the condition ends is if the grappler is incapacitated.
Okay. You can see a 16.
Oh, yes, Daddy.
Okay, sorry. Okay. So she's just gonna try and escape. And she fails. Off a Nasi. Let's see, what does he have?
Okay, so he's gonna 1, 2, 3, 6. He's gonna run up to the snake and attack it also. That misses, and then that misses also. He's doing
Yeah, take
Fel-
that.
Felidor's turn. I don't think he has much. I'll let him do his turn when he comes back. All right, Morning Lord, it'll be your turn, and then we'll call it there for the night, and we'll come back and start at the top of the next round.
I'm gonna attack this orc.
Okay.
Does a 19 hit?
Yes, it does.
He takes 10 damage.
All right, he's still alive.
I'm gonna attack him again. And I'm gonna
That
deal 12 damage.
He is dead. And then the zombie that's in your cleave range gets hit also.
Oh yes.
All right, so we will call it there for now, and we'll pick up with this combat at the right away next time.
Sounds good, yo.
All right.
Or whack-a-mole.
So, all right, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Thank
Talk to
you.
you next Monday.
Oh yeah. Hello everyone. Yeah, looks like we're fighting our way through some major encounter that hopefully we'll finish up next week. I'd like to thank the Bulldog Omega for raiding me. And let's send a raid over to the sweet Sarita. She plays a lot of Stardew and is a pretty chill stream. Sure, should be a lot of fun. Oh. Think I have anything else. We found a way to make it so it's not like super duper hot in my room by like moving the AC around with a bunch of fans. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to just like raid like normal tomorrow. Jeez, I follow a lot of people. But anyways, peace out, stay dude, and have a wonderful evening. Bye.
Oh yeah!